How does being a member of this expansive network of law firms benefit your clients?
Well, there's two reasons, really. I mean, the obvious reason is because we will gain more clients through the Alpha Network, and we do. We get an awful lot of referrals from all around the world, and particularly from the States. And what that is it means that you build your international client network. So again, that's bringing clients in. But equally importantly is the service we give to clients. The great thing about Alpha is that you get to know the attorneys very, very well, both as people, but also as lawyers. But there's more again than that, because after that, you contact your contact in the Alpha Network, and you know you're going to get the best service. Why is that? Because we have not just a relationship, and you really do want to do the best for your Alpha recommended client. I mean, the absolute best. And that doesn't matter whether it's a big case, a small case, a big deal, a small deal. You want to do the best for that client, for that referral, because of the Alpha Network, because of your relationship.
What makes Alpha International member firms different than other law firms?
I mean, the thing is, it's a sort of try before you buy with Alpha, because you come to a conference and you meet the Alpha attorneys. You see them in the way they are in their workplace, because of course you're seeing within the sort of seminars that we do, from very, very serious, legal, complex issues dealt with. So you can see the way those attorneys would deal with clients in the same way. And you have faith in them because of that.
What does the Alpha International tagline, local relationships worldwide, mean to you?
I think it is the Alpha advantage. I mean, really, the fact is that if you go to a local firm that's been in the jurisdiction for many, many years, that firm will have built up relationships within that local jurisdiction. It'll be well respected within that jurisdiction. We are highly respected in London. I go to the courts in London. They know Charles Russell Speechley's been coming to that court for near on 200 years. They understand that we are good lawyers, that we have integrity, and that we are essentially local.
Can you share a specific Alpha International success story with us?
Yes. With Byrne Wallace, our Irish firm, a client of theirs has had a number of arbitrations which they dealt with themselves, and they lost those arbitrations. Byrne Wallace came to me and said, look, this is a very difficult matter because the client's really going to take a hit because of these two losses. And arbitrations are very difficult things to appeal. We successfully dealt with both matters. We appealed both matters. I understood the risk of appealing arbitrations, so we mediated both matters, and I put forward our absolute best case on both of those, and both of those litigants, they withdrew their arbitration claim, even though they'd won it, because I'd managed to convince them that we were likely to succeed in the appeal, and we might have done. There were some good reasons to succeed in the appeal, but it's a difficult thing to do. Why did I succeed in that? Because I know my local market. I understand the court in London, so I understand appealing arbitrations, but I also understand mediation. So I was able to appoint mediators who would successfully appeal to the litigants, to the claimants, the plaintiffs, and have those withdrawn. And so it worked very successfully.
What value do you find in attending Alpha International seminars?
Seminars is almost too lame a word for it, really. These are events. I mean, these are fabulous, well-run corporate events. And when I invite a client to one of the Alpha events I did recently, I invited a client to the Chicago event this year. The client was so very, very impressed by the network. They can be impressed by these very large international firms, but he was particularly impressed by the breadth of people we had there, the types of lawyer, but also the way it was run, the event, the fact we went to see the Cubs win. And I don't know, he's since then he's instructed 3 or 4 Alpha firms through me. He's sent more instructions to me. And we're going out for lunch next week. And I think that it's just a cementing of the relationship. You know, I spent 2 or 3 days with him. he spent 2 or 3 days with all of the other alpha attorneys, and I think he just likes these people. He respects the work that we do, and the relationship is as good as it could be.